Member for Spadina, Fort York.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My question is for the Minister of Training Colleges and Universities. The communities of Brampton, Markham and Milton have been eagerly anticipating a new university campus. These campuses were an opportunity for young people to get a world-class education closer to home, and they were going to be centres of innovation that would grow the economies of these already fast-growing communities in the GTA. Years of tireless effort went into making these campuses a reality, but last night this government snatched that away without a word of warning. Is the minister prepared to reconsider this callous and short-sighted decision?
Minister of Training, Colleges and Universities.
Thank you, Speaker, and thank you to the member opposite for the question. I will repeat that we promised the people of Ontario to restore accountability and trust in Ontario's finances, and part of that process means making tough decisions about projects across Ontario. Our government is being forced to clean up the irresponsible and reckless financial mess and decisions of the previous Liberal government. We know, thanks to the Independent Commission of Inquiry, that the depths of the waste and mismanagement of the previous Liberal government have caused this situation. The Liberals have shattered the trust of Ontarians, and our focus is on restoring trust. And I remind everyone that it is the NDP who supported the Liberals on 97% of their votes.
Supplementary.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Again, to the Minister of Training Colleges and Universities, Markham, Milton and Brampton are some of the fastest-growing cities in Canada, but they tend to be taken for granted by the government at Queen's Park. They are the only communities with over 1 million people in North America that do not have a university. These campuses were investments in a smart future to make these communities centres of the next generation of research and development and to create 21st century jobs. Why is the government breaking the promise to make that investment to these communities?
Minister.
Oh, sorry. Thank you again for that question, and thank you, Speaker. Well, I think we need to understand that the financial situation that we are in, and we were elected to restore accountability and trust in Ontario's finances. In an election year, the Liberals made empty political promises all across Ontario for programs and projects they knew that we could not afford, and hiding the costs from the public, creating a $15 billion deficit that Ontario is reeling from today. They shattered the trust of Ontarians, and our focus is on cleaning up the irresponsible and reckless financial decisions of the previous government. We are working on restoring trust and accountability in Ontario's finances and our future.